Hey guys, so today Samson is going to be sitting in with me because he's being pretty needy. So don't mind him if you see a little furry head sticking up. Anyways, I've noticed that there's kind of like a trending theme on YouTube where people post their favorite products and whatnot for the month, which I think is really cool, and I love watching them because then I get all kinds of new ideas of like what things to buy and what stores to check out and stuff like that. So I thought just for the heck of it I would do a March favorites video since it is officially April 1st and March is now over. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This girl whose video I watched today, hers is so cool. The way she does her videos are like, she's a pro basically, and I'm not going to be able to do half the stuff she did in hers, and I'm like super jealous. I gotta learn how to do it. So anyways, that's just besides the point. Okay, I'll start with hair. My favorite hair product for the month of March was probably my Redken cleansing cream. This is a very strong clarifying shampoo. The reason I started using it was because I was planning on lightening my hair a few shades, which I did, and I know that this is such a strong clarifying shampoo that it can actually remove your color. So that was kind of my goal, is to maybe get rid of some of my color, but I realized I just love it as a good clarifying shampoo, and it's something I definitely would use, you know, like once a week, once every 2 weeks, just to kind of get rid of any buildup I might have. And I'm sure if I'm only using it that sparingly, it's probably not going to affect my color. So yeah, that was my favorite hair product for the month of March. Now on to body products. My favorite body products were my Dove Winter Care body wash. I know it's not really winter anymore, and March technically isn't winter, but February into March I had like the worst dry skin, and it was getting to the point where I was having eczema and just all this nasty stuff, and it was miserable. So I went to Target and just looked for the best hydrating body products I could find, and that looked awesome because it said, obviously, to give you back moisture for when you know, the winter dries your skin out, whatever. So I got that, and it smells wonderful too, which is always an added bonus. But yeah. So other than that, my next one, going on the same wavelength as the Winter Care, is the Aveeno Eczema Therapy Lotion. Because again, I had a really wicked dry skin and eczema. Seriously, I used this 2 times and my eczema was gone. Twice, that was it. And yeah, it was amazing. So I don't really use it anymore because I don't have eczema and I kind of want to save it for when I do need it. But it worked really, really good. So I kind of fell in love with this stuff. Okay, that's it for body. On to makeup. I picked a few favorites for the makeup category. First, I'm going to have to say my e.l.f. blush and contouring, blush and bronzer duo is my favorite. Looks like that. It's, what's the colors? I'm sure you've seen it. Blushed and bronzed. Duh. I just really like it. I think the blush is like a super pretty pink. Just kind of natural looking, kind of a little shimmery. The bronzer I really like. I do sometimes wish I had like a flatter bronzer. This one has some shimmer in it, so I gotta pick up another flat bronzer because right now I don't have one. But yeah, that'll do for now, and it was super cheap, like $3 or something. So yeah, there's that. And then my next thing is my MICA Beauty gel liner, the little gel liner pot. I actually got this in my glam bag. I think it was my glam bag. I can't remember if it was glam bag or Birchbox. I think it was my glam bag. And I had just bought a gel liner from e.l.f. the same time I bought that duo, and I liked it, but I just didn't like the way it applied very well, so I got this like almost right after, and it was 10 times better, so I really fell in love with it. It is kind of expensive if I were to go buy it, since I just got this in my glam bag, but it might be worth it. Who knows? We'll see. Next up is my Jordanna blush in shade Coral Sandy Beach. Looks like that. Corally, really pretty. This one's a lot pinkier than the e.l.f. one, so like if I want my blush to be a little bit brighter for the day, that's what I tend to go towards. But I really like this blush. It's really pretty, and Jordanna is pretty cheap. I ordered it on the website because I've never seen it carried in the stores around me, and I've seen, who was it? It was Lauren Beauty that talked about this blush, and I just loved it when she put it on, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check that out. So I just googled it and got it from the internet. So yeah. Next up is, I guess this is kind of considered makeup, I don't know. And if you read my beauty blog, I've been talking about this a lot because I've actually like absolutely fallen in love with it. I've been using it since December, but March was really when I started noticing a big difference, but it's the LiLash eyelash serum. Looks like that. So yeah, I've been using it since December, but March I got a lot of compliments and people questioning me about my eyelashes, and it's been crazy. They say you'll start noticing results in a few weeks, but it honestly took me about a month and a half before I started noticing. And then after that, it was just like they just kept growing and growing, and now nobody believes me that they're really mine. So yeah, this falls in the March category just because I've noticed the biggest difference in the month of March, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's that. And that's all I have for makeup. Next is nails. Since I work in a salon, I do gel manicures on myself all the time just because they last longer. So normally I have like a gelish color on my nails, if you've heard of the brand Gelish. But I always buy new polishes for my toes because I love painting my toes. So this, or for the month of March, it would have to be my Revlon Color Stay polish in the shade Midnight. This was actually given to me as a gift from a girl I work with, and I used it on my toes last month, and I really liked it. It's just a really pretty blue color. So yeah. Clothes, for clothes category. I am in desperate need of clothes, and I need to go shopping, and my closet is super boring and depressing. So the first thing that came to mind when I thought about my favorite clothing article for last month was definitely this sweater from Target. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just a big, comfy, like, wraparound sweater. It's a little on the large side, but it's cozy and comfy, and I love it, and I love wearing it. It came in handy a lot last month because even though it's technically supposed to be spring, it was more winter weather. So yeah, this would be my favorite article of clothing for the month of March. Next, music. Music for the month of March, obviously JT, since his album came out. I've always loved JT since the NSYNC days, and his album is awesome. I love it. There's a couple songs that are kind of they're not bad, but they're just not my thing, so I just skip over those. But only 2 out of the whole album that I skip over. The rest are pretty dang good. So yeah, that would be one of my music favorites for March, and my second would probably be the Lumineers. I found myself listening to them a lot, probably because I bought tickets to go see their show in July on my birthday. So I was excited about the show, and I was listening to them a lot. So yeah, that would be my second favorite. And then for television shows, my favorite probably would be House of Cards. My husband and I started watching that last month, and we really, really love it. We both love Kevin Spacey so much. He's such a good actor. So yeah, that's my favorite television show, that, and I guess I have to say Walking Dead, because the finale was last night. But then Game of Thrones premiere too was last night, so maybe those two. I watch way too much TV. I really need to cut it out, but overall, House of Cards probably my favorite, and then Walking Dead is a given, and Game of Thrones is a given. But Game of Thrones can be April's favorite, since, yeah, it'll probably be April's favorites, just so you know. Next, I don't know what else my other favorite stuff was. Samson was my favorite dog, my favorite little person. He just got a haircut and he looks super cute, but he's tired because we played fetch for about 20 minutes and he's kind of chubby, so he gets tired out real easily. Anyways, I guess that's it. I can't think of any other, I can't remember all the categories people do. So if I'm forgetting one, I'll just remember to write it down as I'm going in April, so that by the end of April I'll have a good list of my favorites. But anyways, forgive me for my noobness at this, but after watching a few people do their favorites, I just thought it was a cool idea and I wanted to do it too, so here I am. That is it. Yeah, have a good day, and I hope everybody has a good month of April. And if you have any questions about the products, I'll put the stuff below so you can read it if you're interested. Otherwise, just message me or something, okay? Have a good one, guys. Bye!